Everybody is talking about silver. Take a look at this headline. First, save this video so you can come back and watch it later. I'm going to show you some ways to invest in silver. Silver hits a record high in 2025. Here's why it has further to run. Silver isn't just for investors anymore. They use it for electric vehicles, for solar panels, and for AI hardware. In other words, there's a lot of demand coming from a lot of people. Silver is surging. It has even outperformed gold this year. There's only one problem. The supply is shrinking. When there is a mining supply depleting, and there's not only investors, but there's all these other things that are using it and need it and want it increasing, you get something sort of similar to like a squeeze. There's a lot of demand and it skyrockets the price. If tech, electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, if all the demand from industry increases and they really need silver, you could see the price of silver continue to climb. On the other hand, there's a lot of volatility around this metal, which could create a lot of volatility. I know what your question is. How can we invest in silver? Well, you can buy physical silver. Now, this is gold. I know some people who probably didn't watch it to the 1 minute and 30-second mark of this video are probably freaking out in the comments going like, bro is holding up gold and doesn't know that it's not silver. I just don't own any physical silver, but I do own some physical gold. So option one is going to a website like JM Bullion. And you can buy 1 ounce of silver for $61, even though, you know, the going rate is around 56 currently, and that's just how they have to price it because the swings can be so volatile and they got to make money, right? But really, what are you going to do? Carry around your brick of silver, and then when you do want to sell it, you're going to go into a pawn shop and ask them to pay you for it? I mean, they'll weigh it. They'll tell you the market value, but then they're going to not give you that market value because they have to turn around and sell it. Option number 2 is investing in something like the Silver Trust ETF. Look at this 1-year performance, up 83%. And this ETF's one and only holding is silver. That's all it holds. So they're basically holding the physical metal for you. The expense ratio is pretty low, but of course they pay no dividend. Alternatively, you could invest in a silver miners ETF, which is up way more, 113%. If you wanted to invest in some silver companies outside of the ETF and you didn't know which ones to invest in, you could just click on that fund's top 10 holdings. This is them to get some ideas. This fund also pays a dividend, although it is kind of small, but it's also up 113%. That's really why you'd be investing. This is just kind of like a little bonus. And the miners also have a kind of high expense ratio, but it's nothing crazy. You know, anything over 1% is really considered high. Let me know in the comments below if you invest in silver. Don't forget to smash that follow. See you later.